Delayed gratification, teaching that delayed gratification. And maybe that's why the artists and performers you saw here today in music and all the athletes are learning that lesson about delayed gratification, because they're figuring something out, that the most significant motivating factor in their life is to have lots of fun. It's true for us too. It's our best excuse for doing stuff. If you want to get, if you're getting into trouble growing up and someone say, how come you did that? You're like, I don't know, it just seemed like fun. If you want to get someone to do something, what's the first thing you tell them? Oh, come on, it'll be lots of fun. They actually did a study of students that were good at stuff. Didn't matter what it was. Could have been a subject in school, sport, music, anything. Just asked a whole bunch of schools to identify students that were good at something. Tell us who they are, what they're good at. We want to interview them. Interviewed all these students, asked them a bunch of questions. One of the questions they asked was, how come you're so good? Number one reason they gave was, well, it's a lot of fun. That's why I'm good. And that makes sense. Because you probably have fun doing things you're good at. You're probably pretty good at the things you have fun doing. There's a cause and effect relationship there with most things in most people's minds, except for golf. But that's altogether different for a lot of people. They found out something, though, the students didn't even admit to themselves, that the students that were good at anything actually worked at it more than other students. How'd they know? They gave every student in the study a pager, and they'd page them periodically throughout the day over the course of a couple weeks. Asked them 2 questions every time they got paged. What are you doing? How do you like doing it? Found out by keeping track of the time that the students that put more into it actually got more out of it and were better at what they did. Well, that makes more sense. And then the better you get, the more fun you have. Because we like playing games we're good at. We don't like playing games we're not good at. Pretty soon it's so much fun, we don't even consider it work. It's just fun for us. Video games are a great example of this. No one considers them work. You don't hear students say, no, I can't today, I gotta go home and work on my PlayStation. My parents want me to improve my scores. No, they're playing, but they're actually working. They're memorizing complex sequences of information, challenging themselves and their friends. They keep track of their score all the time. The game keeps getting harder and harder as they keep getting better and better. They spend hours and hours and hours on this game. A parent comes home late at night, the kid's been there playing the game all day, the whole house is dark except for the glow of the game. The parent walks in and says, what are you doing? They go, oh, I'm playing this game. I've never been this good before. This is unbelievable, my personal best. The parent looks at me and goes, if you spent that much time, effort, and energy on your schoolwork, you'd be good at that too. And what's the kid say? That's not as much fun. But it could be if they did, but they don't, so they're not, and it isn't. Someone's jamming on a saxophone. Someone comes along and goes, wow, you're really good. They go, oh, it's a lot of fun. Here, you try. And they pick it up. Oh, I'm not any good, it's no fun. Well, that's not why. If they start working at it, they get better. The better they get, the more fun they have, and the cycle will go around for them too. Now, the opposite's also true. If you stop working at something, stop applying yourself, pretty soon you won't be very good. Or you'll stay the same when everyone else gets better. That's not a lot of fun. So now you're not having a lot of fun. It's starting to seem like a lot of work. You say, you know what, I'm no good, it's no fun, it's a lot of work, I might as well quit. Did a similar survey of students who quit stuff, didn't matter what it was. Asked them, why did you quit? Number one reason they gave was, well, it just wasn't any fun, that's why I quit. That's not why they quit. The real reason they quit was they stopped working at it, stopped applying themselves. That's why they weren't very good. That's why they didn't have any fun. In our world today, we just seem to want to sell everybody this. And what we need is all this. Working hard, getting better at what we do, having fun in the process. Work worth doing, and doing it well. Now, if you had a basic psychology class, you know a guy named Abraham Maslow would call it self-actualization. Csikszentmihalyi would call it flow. I'd say it's just kicking it in. It's figuring out how you can work hard, get better at what you do, have fun in the process. And sometimes that's the most important example we set. One of the most important first impressions we bring to the school, the classroom, the community, and the world is, are we working hard? Are we getting better at what we do? And are we having fun in the process? Because actions speak louder than words. You are going to have an incredible year this year because you will be doing just that. And if you're not, it might be because you're not.